I don't have a lot of time today. Why do I always do the grossest things when I'm on camera? Like, let me just fix my mustache. Sorry. Anyways, I don't have a whole lot of time today. There's 13 minutes left on my lunch break, so I guess I'll try to. Come on, subconscious, bring it all up. Sorry, I didn't mean to be mean to my own subconscious. Be kind to your mind. Yes, I'm sorry. Sorry, it's more comfy for me to put my hand down. Let me just do this. Nah, I need to get a new recording angle. Anyways, oh, why am I in portrait? Whatever, too late now. Anyways, so, I don't know. A lot of thinking. Let's go over the bullet points, I guess. So it's a pretty busy work day, but that's not a totally bad thing. I mean, it'll make the day pass by quickly, I hope. Today I'm supposed to turn in my 60-day review, and I don't even know what to put. I think I'll just answer it like every other normal person. Well, you know what? No, I'm just gonna answer it quickly without maybe that much thought. But what I am gonna do is stick to my principles and to being true to myself. So I'm not gonna say like, oh, I love working here, because I don't love working here. And I have no desire to please, anybody. I actually have no desire to please now that I've said that. I just realized. That's pretty cool. I mean, I have a desire to make people's lives better and to make people happy and stuff. And I will, like earlier, I avoided a possibly terrible crash by some person who is too motivated by their ego, who was towing a boat with their Super Duty. And for some reason, they decided it was very important to merge in front of me and then merge again into the lane that they were in but ahead, and then merge in front of me again but in front of the driver that was in front of me. Like, they were weaving. That's what I'm saying. They were weaving, but with a trailer and a big truck, and we were little sports cars. The guy in front of me was a sports car. I guess only I see my two-door Accord as a sports car. But sorry, I didn't realize I had trail mix in my teeth. Anyways, so, and he didn't adjust. I'm sure he got to his destination at the exact same time that he would have got there anyways, but this way he got to put many people's lives in danger, including his own, and many people's property. And if it wasn't for the fact that I predicted what was going to happen, because that's exactly how I've been crashed into previously in this car by a large Super Duty, or I think it was an F-150, but still a large Ford truck, aggressively cutting me off and sideswiping me. This time, because I saw it about to happen, I firmly pressed the brakes for a second, and gave him enough room to go ahead. And I'm sure in his mind he thinks, wow, I'm such a great driver, I got away with that. And he doesn't even know that if I hadn't seen it coming, then we would all be on the side of the road right now, hopefully alive, but not for sure, Anyways, so yeah, that was just the drive here. I went home on lunch, which is why I have so little time today to make this vlog, because I wish I had hand sanitizer in my car. I usually keep some in here, because I forgot my wallet at home, so I went home to get it, and then of course I let the dogs out and spent too much time, more time than I should have, just sitting at the house. So now I'm back, but now I'm here, thankfully. So I saw a flipped over car this morning too. Driving is so dangerous, so dangerous. Well, here in Houston it's so dangerous. That's why I'd love to live. For one thing, I'd love to move to Norway, but at least as long as I'm in the U.S., I'd love to live somewhere rural, or a college town. Like, ironically, even though College Station is filled with, supposedly bad new drivers, a new driver will mess up, like, they'll hesitate or something. like making a right turn on red. But I think I'm actually a worse driver now than I used to be, and I'm trying to fix that. I really am, and I think I'm gonna fix it too and become an even better driver than I used to be. Once I adopt this new like mindset of being very aware of like the geometry of driving and the spatial awareness of driving and stuff. But anyways, yeah, but I can definitely see how I was trending towards being a worse driver, like losing focus on driving, because I let muscle memory take care of it all. And like that works because of my driving experience, but that's not as good as being conscious and aware. You need to be conscious and aware when you drive. But anyways, yeah, College Station, a large, very large college town in here in Texas is still very, very small compared to Houston. And we're driving there, I've never felt so safe driving. I mean, because even if you do crash there, like the worst that's gonna happen is like a maybe 40-mile-per-hour T-bone or something. But and that's kind of bad, actually, now that I say that. But whatever, it's still a lot better than the stuff that could happen in Houston, you know? Like, I never worry about driving in College Station. Or, of course, though, the cream of the crop would be living in some tiny rural town that has, like, a several hundred-mile, like, 2-lane country highway, like, running right through it or right outside of it or something, because then you can go there in the middle of the night and just floor it, you know, and just have fun and not worry about possibly hurting people except for yourself and anybody who's agreed to do something dangerous like that with you. But then when on your day-to-day business, when you're going to the local stores or whatever, you know, it's super chill because like there's just a few drivers on the road, everybody knows everybody, the speed limit's real low, you never have to go far, stuff like that. That's why I'd like to go to Norway. Then I could just take public transport or bike. Not that, I mean, I love driving. I love cars, I love driving, but really I love racing. I don't love driving so much, like just commuting. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll go for a drive just to clear my head or just to enjoy my car. But, you know, when you're stuck on I-45 just trying to get to work, you know, first gear, second gear, neutral, first gear, second gear, neutral, first gear, second gear, neutral, like, that's when you start to think like, dang, I wish that the automotive companies hadn't nuked public transportation so many years ago. Yeah, I'd like to get out of the US, definitely, someday. But anyways, so, love my car though, I love my car. Love my car. I'm sure I've talked about that enough. I'd like to go to the local drag strip this weekend or some weekend coming up and get some numbers on it and maybe even race someone. Anyways, so I'm getting my tint done next week. I think I'm gonna find a shop to completely redo my upholstery. My next door neighbor did his upholstery. Wow, my calf muscle is a lot more defined than it used to be. Anyway, so my next door neighbor did a star headliner on his truck, so just black headliner with like white LED filaments. I don't know if I'll do that, but I might get black headliner or white headliner. Even that stain in the background is disgusting, where they must have tried to patch it up before. Anyways, yeah, so I'll probably get this. I don't know anybody who does upholstery, so I'll just find some well-rated shop and get this headliner redone. The sunroof cloth can remain, honestly. If that's gonna cost more, I'll just leave it, get it done a separate time. But anyways, what else? Good thing I have work snacks because I didn't eat anything this morning. Oh man, I even had my stuff to buy and I didn't buy anything because that was when I realized I didn't have my wallet. And wow, I wish I'd grabbed an energy drink, but I don't think I need one. I'll just have some coffee. What else? Of course, I gotta get new boot for my gear stick. I've already mentioned that. So this review, I don't know what to write, or if it's that important, because I don't want to be, like, I can't be honest, because then like, to really articulate the answers to the questions, because it asks stuff like, what do you think about the company, and what has been the hardest thing to adjust to, and stuff like that. That would take me like a solid, probably like at least half a day of just sitting down and just thinking about my answers. But like, I got work to do, and I still got to remind HR. They said they were going to send my benefits paperwork stuff like over the weekend. So if I don't have that, like when I come back in, I'll probably just call them and be like, hey, you said you'd send this thing. Got a lot of work to do today, but that's all right, I guess. Just trying to stay committed to my dreams and follow them. Put in the hard work for myself. If I can work hard for other people, you know, for people who don't necessarily care about me or recognize my individuality or my value as a human being, then I should be working hard for myself. Everybody should work hard for themselves. Anyways. Gotta read. I didn't read. That sucks. But I'm not giving up. Even if it takes me another month. You know, 1 month is 1 month and then I start reading, even just a little bit, is still leagues better than just never reading. You know, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Etc. My brain is atrophying, and I'm scared that I'll get to the point where I'm okay with it. That would suck. So, I gotta fight that. Well, I got anything else to say? Probably. How much of satisfaction, contentment, and happiness with your reality is mindset, and how much of it is reality itself? There's probably a good balanced midpoint there to find. Extremism in any form tends to be undesirable, but even moderation and moderation, you know. Anyways, lots more to say, not a whole lot of time, so this is Noe Garcia signing off for now. Love every human being. At least try to. I think that's how you'll find greatness. And even falling short of that, you know, you'd still be better off. And so would everybody else. I want to love you. Okay. Till next time. Bye-bye.